You want to put some like random ass lights anywhere? He saw them hanging up. They're 100% charged already.
I'll probably step out like 30 minutes. Then I run to Walmart.
Huh?
Then I run to Walmart like 30 minutes.
What time is it?
It's like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Go pick up some food.
I just bought some fresh green beans yesterday. I'm about to cook it tonight.
All that ingredients. Not a hand soap.
I think that should be alright. It's Delts. That's what I'm training today. Most of the movements are going to be done on the Warlord, on my functional trainer. It's my first time owning a functional trainer, so I'm going to get the most out of this thing. And I'll play with a bunch of different movements and just hit the delts from different angles. Probably do like 2, maybe 3 movements here on the Warlord, and then 1, maybe 2 movements with dumbbells, and then we're going to use the Valkyrie for our side delt stuff. Side and some rear delts, and then pretty much call it a day from there. Lots been going on. We're at the final stretch of getting our expanded side open to the public, or at least to our members first, and then we'll open up to the public for a grand opening. So we'll have soft opening, which will be for the members, and then we'll have the grand opening, which will be for everybody. And the reason why we're doing the soft opening is because I am gonna use that time for feedback to if I need to make modifications to anything, whether it be, I don't know, like the toilet doesn't flush fast enough or something. I don't know, like whatever modifications I need to make, that'll be handled within between that time. And it'll only probably be like a 2-week difference between the two. But outside of that, just getting it going and just waiting for the city to send an inspector for our final. If anybody owns a business and knowing what waiting or dealing with inspectors is like, yeah, so you know what I'm going through. So for tonight, like I said, we're gonna be doing some delts. Most of the moves gonna be taken care of on the functional trainer, on the Warlord. You're gonna do maybe 1 or 2 movements with dumbbells, and then 1 or 2 movements on the Valkyrie. So let's get started. Got these fancy ass collars. It's not too bad for someone that hasn't trained in almost over a month. It's my first week back to training, so normally wouldn't count that as a set because it's like warm-up weight. But I'm surprised I actually moved it as fast as I did, because when I haven't trained in like a month and not getting good sleep, and when I say not getting good sleep, I mean in the sense that I'm not getting all 8 hours of sleep, but mostly roughly getting about 4, maybe 5 a night, and then being up early in the morning and up late at night as well. So that's been a huge disruption within my training or my development. I've probably dropped about like 10 pounds or so. Haven't checked, too afraid to step on the scale. Don't want that number to hit me in the face. But, I don't focus on, I guess you'd say, like how far back I fell, because I'm looking at the end result of how far forward I'm going to be going. So I had to take the step back, sit down, because it was kind of hurting my health in the sense of trying to stay active and vigilant with the expansion and with training and everything else I got going on, clients and stuff. And when I'm trying to hold on to too many things, it's like I may drop one thing and then eventually the whole thing falls off. So to prevent that, I took the step back a little to focus on the things that mattered to what I needed to do, which a lot of that is the gym, is TFX, getting that moved forward. And I'm like extremely appreciative and grateful for like my clients, because they stuck with me through all this and trying to get back, like even through like my like sudden lack of communication and stuff like that. To now I've kind of revamped my approach to how I'm gonna do like my clients' trainings and things of that nature, and what add-ons I'm gonna do to help me make me more professional and available to my clients. I just needed the time. It just needed the time, needed to make sure that this got right, because a lot was invested into this. And we can't afford to let it go to waste. So yeah, just extremely appreciative of that and grateful, and I just send like a thank you to all my clients and stuff for sticking with me. You won't regret it, trust me. See, that's a lack of sleep right there. Whew. Damn. Dumbbells feel so much heavier. See, now all I gotta do is get back to eating and drinking my water. I'll be back in no time. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be like Florian Pjorsen. You know what that is?
Nope.
He was a bodybuilder, amazing like physique and stuff. And then he dropped down to classic. And I mean, he was a bodybuilder, like 280, 290 type bodybuilder, and then dropped down to classic. And then he looked all right, but because we were so used to seeing him as the bodybuilder, like that size, seeing him on classic, it was like something was always missing, like something was just like off. And then I guess he's at F it, and he decided to go back to bodybuilding, and his body just like responds like top notch. And now he's back to form of what he used to look like, and it's like, man, this man's amazing. Like his shape, his legs, everything. I'm like, that's what it's supposed to look like. I want to say he's Italian, but I could be wrong.
Oh, yeah, he ain't putting that shit down.
Me ain't put this shit down at all.
That's all
Come on. Oh, that last shit sucked. Small as fuck. Oh, shit. God damn. You think it's alright to tell people that, hey, our final inspection should be Monday or Tuesday?
No. Stop giving people dates.
Alright, so since I've been teasing them enough, should I just take a picture of one dumbbell and post it? Like, here's a true sneak peek. Oh, fuck. Shit. I'm tired, boss. All right, so that's it for the night or for the day, whatever, however you want to think of it. For this session, it's pretty good. It feels good to get back into it, especially on a consistent basis. I've actually trained every day this week, which that's yeah, it's been a while since that's happened. But I'm working my way of getting back on track. I'm not gonna say I'm 100% on track because this is only the first week. I need to string a bunch of these together and every week and just try to get better. So like this would be something that if you're a person that's like feels like you're constantly having a reset or restart, it's fine just as long as you get back on the horse and just keep pushing it. And I would say like break it down into like small parts. Like if you're gonna, I guess like if you're gonna start, you pick one week and say, okay, I'm just gonna get all my training right. For that week, I'm gonna make sure to train every day for that week or every day that you put on your program that you're gonna do. Then the next week say, okay, now I've tried to stay on point with my training for a week, maybe 2 weeks, however you want to do it, whatever works for you. Then maybe that third or fourth week, say, okay, now I'm gonna add on to that by getting better with my water intake. Make sure to get consistent with the water intake. So if I'm gonna be training consistently, I gotta make sure I'm drinking my water consistently. Every day I need to hit 2 gallons. Okay, so every day. And maybe you don't have to start with 2 gallons. You can work your way up. You can say, I'll start with a gallon every day, then gallon and a half, then 2 gallons, so on and so forth. Then, let's say you're 5 weeks in of the consistency of training and water intake. Now you could possibly say, all right, now I'm gonna be consistent with training, water intake, and you guessed it, dieting. Now, once you get that diet right, and it's gonna take some people may even take 3 weeks to get it right. So be it. Take the 3 weeks, take the time to actually get right because the benefits of it outweighs the attempts of it, if that makes sense for you. So, just keep pushing. The main thing is just don't ever give up on it. That's it. If you don't give up and you keep pushing and break it down into steps, you're more likely to succeed at it. You're more likely to gain the goal that you're aiming for. So that's my little, I guess, get off your ass motivation for the day. But anyway, yeah, so like I told you in the video, we're pretty much done with everything. It's just little cleanups here and there and, organizing things a little bit better. Gym floor is pretty much ready to go. We're just waiting on the city to give us that last permit, that last, okay, before we can open up. So that's all I got to say. We got some more machines on the way. I'm gonna constantly keep elevating the place, because we got some room in here to be able to add some stuff. But I'm gonna also not gonna overload it with equipment like I did the other side. I'm just gonna add a couple more things here you know, before I don't want to just like max out the space or anything. But, you know, that's all I got for you for today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, TFlex, TFLEXX001. And then also follow the gym page or the training facility page, TFX underscore training facility. And shout out to my boy Danny DFX. And yeah, just wait, it's coming out. It's coming. We own it, all right? We own it. So thanks for watching. Peace.